Hello and welcome to Next News, your trusted source for breaking global updates, bringing you today's top story. Next News exclusive: Trump's tariff strategy under scrutiny. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has suggested that potential exemptions may be introduced to the 25% tariffs imposed on Canada and Mexico by President Donald Trump. This statement marks a significant shift following market turbulence, consumer concerns, and the onset of a trade conflict triggered by the tax hike announced on Tuesday. Tariff adjustments on the horizon. In an interview with Bloomberg Television on Wednesday, Lutnick revealed that Trump plans to revise his tariff strategy in an upcoming afternoon announcement, potentially exempting key sectors such as the automotive industry from these import taxes. There will be tariffs, let's be clear, Lutnick emphasized. But the president is evaluating which sectors might be granted relief, at least until April 2nd. April 2nd, the next big announcement. On April 2nd, Trump is expected to introduce reciprocal tariffs, aiming to align U.S. trade policies with those of other nations in terms of tariffs, taxes, and subsidies. This move could significantly raise global tariff rates and escalate concerns about a wider trade conflict. Canada and Mexico, negotiations in progress. Lutnick confirmed that he would meet with Trump on Wednesday morning to discuss potential tariff relief for Canada and Mexico, adding that both countries are working to address U.S. concerns regarding drug trafficking. Trump's decision is expected to be announced later in the afternoon. What happened on Tuesday? Trump imposed a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada, while taxing Canadian energy products, such as oil and electricity, at a reduced rate of 10%. Additionally, the existing 10% tariff on Chinese imports was doubled to 20%. The administration claims these tariffs aim to curb illegal drug smuggling, but Trump also suggested they are part of his strategy to reduce the U.S. trade deficit. Immediate repercussions. Trump, a minor disturbance. Despite mounting concerns, Trump downplayed the economic impact of his tariff measures during his joint address to Congress on Tuesday night. This might be a small adjustment period, he stated, dismissing economic forecasts warning of higher inflation and slower growth. He also assured farmers that they would benefit from reciprocal tariffs against nations imposing restrictions on U.S. exports. "Trust me again, this will be even better," he added. Canada's reaction: a betrayal. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau condemned the tariffs as a betrayal of U.S.-Canada relations, calling them a direct attack on a close ally and economic partner. In response, Canada will impose tariffs on over $100 billion worth of U.S. goods within the next 21 days. Trudeau: the U.S. has declared a trade war on its closest ally. Trudeau did not hold back in his criticism of the U.S. administration, stating, "Today, the United States has launched a trade war against Canada, its closest partner, its closest friend." Meanwhile, they continue to engage with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense? What's next? With markets reacting sharply and global tensions rising, all eyes are now on Trump's afternoon announcement. Will the administration ease trade tensions with Canada and Mexico, or will the conflict escalate further? Stay tuned for updates. Subscribe to Next News and turn on notifications to stay informed about the latest global developments. Will the administration ease trade tensions with Canada and Mexico, or will the conflict escalate further? Stay tuned for updates.